Alright. So, it's been like an in-game week, long enough that I'm ready to bring a load of steel back. And we've pretty much repaired from the last damages, so we're ready to summon and poke the void and everything else. We're in great shape. There it goes. Alright, here we go. Any second now. You know, I don't actually use the blueprints nearly as much as I should. Well, with this base, it was a bit strange, because I salvaged this base. Instead of building something with a bunch of circular buildings or triangles, honestly, I'm kind of running out of shapes. I'd love to make like a hexagon, but angles aren't... You have to make the rooms pretty big, I think. I don't know. It's worth experimenting. Cleaning up our freezing room. I guess I could leave those doors open for the winter. Should be fine. I'll want to close them again later, though. Alright. Uh, you guys are going home. I could get more out of this place. Um, there's some steel over here. That's quite a lot to leave, I know. There's some gazelles we could bring back if we wanted, but we need the steel. And we need the rest of the people so we can start summoning the void and evil robots and stuff. So we're not going to wait. We also had like a bunch of the air was poisonous for a while, but that actually went away relatively quickly, I guess. It only lasted a few in-game days. Yeah, should be fine. There wasn't anything. This was just a cool area. All these little lava lakes and a valley. I liked it, actually. Ooh. Well, the Empire didn't like me dumping my stuff there. Oh no! My light's missing. Shoot. I don't know exactly where I'm supposed to dock anymore. I'll just dock nice and close. Without wrecking any of these rocks here. Okay, cool. Oh no! Accidentally disengaged the grav engine too early, causing the ship to free fall for several feet, causing light damage. Okay, I don't care. Okay. And these are suddenly not holding anything. Dump it. Dump it all. I even ended up with a few rocks somehow. Alright, we will not have any issues with steel. We've got shield belts on the team. That's great. Yeah, there's even one masterwork one in the set. Okay. We are currently slapping together marine helmets so that at least I can get everyone something on their heads. Because, well, the armor is a little bit expensive. I mean, even the helmets are kind of expensive, but whatever. Hmm. Zero, you're not warm? What are you wearing? A Devil Strand duster's not good enough? It's not! Hmm. We're also making biomutation lances. Ideally, everyone is going to have a secondary weapon, but we're not quite that far along yet. I don't mind some people just having shield belts. On that note, does everybody have a weapon currently? I still wish I could have both a weapon and both a melee and ranged weapon on my characters. Alright, there is one person who really shouldn't be in combat ever. But it's important to carry a weapon just in case shit goes terribly, terribly wrong. Leave the excellent belt for someone who's intended for combat. That's really a last resort thing. We've got 2 legs to attach to someone still. Is this the charge lance? That's your charge lance. Go put that on. I actually don't have a weapon right now. Ooh, a Doomsday rocket launcher. You know what? I think somebody should equip that thing. I mean, if there's a giant flesh mass again, that could help. Alright. We're still unloading the steel from the thing. Almost done. Alright. I need a weapon for a person who doesn't have one. I might as well upgrade somebody. Well, yeah. I don't have any advanced things, so we're just going to have to make a weapon. I'll make a nice assault rifle. I'll make a nice assault rifle and then give it to somebody and then pass their weapon on. Obelisk study complete already? It creates a bridge to a point in space-time separate from ours, usually inaccessible, using usually inaccessible spatial dimensions. The void plane is filled with a gray labyrinth structure of astronomical scale. Someone trapped there could return by finding the obelisk's mirror version inside the gray rooms. The structure seems to have been created by an architect superintelligent, but there's no way to know its purpose, age, or spatial limits. The obelisk is damaged and unstable, so its energy level rises unless suppressed. If it were fully activated, it could abduct individuals at random. We can now intentionally provoke it. Interesting. I want to see it. Interesting. Wow, how many people can I send? They'd need to bring food with them, wouldn't they? Or is there some way to take care of that? It's a dungeon. It's a dungeon. Okay, right, legs. Alright, let's fix you. Gunslinger. You are long overdue. Let's fix that lung. Let's add a couple bionic legs. Let's use decent medicine. Dr. Nicole? I need some more Glitterworld medicine. Hey, whose psychic shock lance is this? Dr. Nicole, where's your gun? Fork. We'll make 2 assault rifles. Nobody should have to use a mere normal assault rifle. Alright, let me see. Who has no equipment? A shock lance is a great thing, especially if we ever want to capture something. Yeah, it prevents the wearer from firing out, so you can't have one. Anybody caught with a shield belt who's not a melee character is going to have it taken. You know, I guess that's a decent point, kid. Here's a sword. I don't want you to ever use it, but shit happens sometimes. I want to go into the dungeon. I really want to go into the dungeon. Oh yeah. Don't you dare fire that thing. Oh wow. Squished it. Just stomped it under her foot. Okay. Cool. Alright, we'll get you a gun. I really want to enter that dungeon. I really do. I really worry about the food, though. I think I'll send a pair of berserkers in. I mean, we were about to provoke everything, but dungeon! Alright, one more leg. I just want to make sure that all the legs are in place. Are we out of herbal medicine? That's ridiculous. Again, we're always running out, and I blame social fights. Two people get in a social fight, and then it spends like 50 million herbs treating all of their injuries that don't need any medicine. Because they're just like bruises. Alright, there you go. All better. Yeah, no, the growing season's over, game. You don't have to tell me. Oh, cool. Okay. Ready? I want to tell you to hold them. I want to tell you to hold meals and carry them with you. Well. Alright. Alright, Droubard. It's time you led your contingent into another dimension of unknown horrors. Why did it suddenly slow? It suddenly slowed. That's interesting. The ground shook. Why? There's nothing hostile. I'm a little alarmed. Rage noticed activity in the warped obelisk. Some mysterious internal mechanism has come to life, causing Rage to begin to disappear. She will soon vanish entirely. Can't grab food. Oh, I think only one person can go. Ah, it's locked. Well, it's just you. Well, you look very, very happy. And good news. We have some survival meals. This guy's got a knife and a double strand sash. Force open. Huh. the walls. It's not that they have 7,000 hit points, it's that there are no hit point stats on them. Same with the door. Wow. We're pretty good on steel for the moment. I want to go back to collecting plasteel. This one's basically done. Uranium? We don't actually have a shortage of uranium. We could gather gold. Hold on, I bet the door just opened. Nobody's gonna want to be in here. I just need jade, steel, steel. There's plasteel here. Alright. Oh man, I was not expecting a dungeon. I'm really curious. Oh my gosh. Stanley went to the door on his right. It's slow. 15 days? But you've only got enough food for not long. Suddenly I wish you needed less food. The good news is your metabolic efficiency is exactly neutral. The bad news is that's not good enough. Decipher the floor etching. You're not the most intellectual of barbarians. The writing becomes more and more bizarre as it goes on. The author accuses her friend of injecting her with a metal parasite. He describes the horrible feeling for growing inside him. It ends with the name Zyor. It seems to indicate the exit is somewhere south of here. I'm gonna write that name down. Xiaoer. If I meet a wanderer who's that, I'm gonna make some assumptions. I don't have the option to hold this one open. It didn't need to be forced. These do. I can't examine the pit. But I want to examine the pit. Yeah, we're still repairing damage on walls. Okay, that's already being hauled? I bet it isn't. No, she's just using the drill right now. What? Alright, sorry, 1 second. Okay. And then the other one goes to here. Okay. Opens the door. I guess if there was a bunch of hostile things, it could randomly teleport a wimp or somebody who's a pacifist, and they just die. When you think about it. Because there's not enough food to survive till the next person comes. So, I mean, that wouldn't be very fair if this was a combat challenge. The text is scrawled in smeared fluid, forming frantic patterns. The words are entwined with vivid images of a mass of spitting blades emerging from an abyss. Somewhere west. South and west. Okay. Spitting blades emerging from an abyss. Okay. You're gonna need to sleep and eat soon. There's only so many doors we can open. So south of this point, west of that point, but that's already on the eastern edge, so that doesn't tell me anything. And this is too far to the north to be of value. Oh, hey, look, a Harbinger tree. Holy shit, it's big. I wish I could send you some tea through the obelisk. You know, that'd be cool if you could send like one item through the obelisk every so often. See, the person who wrote this door was open, right? So they could have then jumped in the hole. But this person had two jammed doors. At least they don't close on me. I think we need to get as close to the center as possible, so that the next time we find something scrolled on the floor, normal. Alright, I'm gonna up the number of assault rifles. We're gonna get decent ones, doggone it. Oh! I found it! Ooh! Oh! I think this is the more valuable item. Could get a little bioferrite from that. Well, we might as well look around. We got lucky! A bed! Well, that's just lovely. No, this is great. We're gonna keep going. Use that as a pillow. No, this is great. We'll leave as soon as we see if we can find anything else. Would you two cut that out? If someone should get into fist fights, it should be Ares. He needs the XP. Alright. We are going to deliberately take our two... Who did you fight with? Who did you just fight with? It was Dr. Nicole, wasn't it? Okay, you two are going to lay down. Oh, I don't want to interrupt that. Alright, we're going to then go heal those two without... Oh, wait, no, I'll have to... Alright, hold on. Let me just finish teaching you, because it's really good for you. Yeah, this is really good for you. Rapid XP gain, and it counts as learning. That's great. We need to get you up a couple more growth tiers. Okay, the important thing, though, is we don't pour all of our medicine. Yeah, medicine is a limited resource. It's good that I caught this, because I can then do this. Now, you're going to have a hard time finding recreation in the back rooms here. Alright, we have a nice room to come back to. We found a couple nice treats, but I bet you there's more in here somewhere. Oh, you still got toxic buildup, huh? Praying. Yeah, that's the thing you could still do here. In fact, I might even recommend it in a place... Well, maybe you don't want to get the attention of whatever is in here. What's this? What type of flooring is that? Alright. Look at that mood go right way up. See, things aren't so bad. We've got a little bit of food. We can go a little bit further. So does doing this, does completing the maze give me a whole bunch of information about the obelisk? I really want to know what the corrupted one would actually do. Alright, I'm going to queue up a couple. Alright, let's have a look at the assault weapons. Normal, normal, what are you doing? Sleeping? I need assault weapons. We're ready to summon the next mech thing so we can hopefully learn how to evaporate stuff. We've actually got a lot of interesting things. I think actually, oh, I don't have any of that. Curses. Mind numb. Deadens the mind, rendering them unable to hear the highs or lows of human emotion. I might want like 10 of those. In a true emergency. Is that blood? Oh, look at this. Okay. I might want a whole bunch of those, actually. In fact, I'm not entirely opposed to the idea of maybe having some Juggernaut serums for my Berserkers. Metal Bloods might be good, too. Every sentence ends with the same phrase. Okay, hold on. Alright. The words are hard to make sense of. Every sentence ends with the same phrase. Save me! It ends with a name. The inscriptions fade and reappear as the text goes on. The words are entwined with vivid images of a silent child with a mouth stretching across its entire face. Creepy. Well, Harbinger trees to eat corpses. So that's the second time we've seen that name. Either that's a person who got stuck here and signed his name to everything with his weird writing. Hey, that's the same shape as one of the masks that we make. Oh. Oh, a box. Metal Blood Serum! Yeah, all of them. This place is great! Unless you were a hungry person, then you'd be maybe in trouble. Who wouldn't want to come visit this dungeon? We should bring all our friends here. Ha ha ha! Finally found something. When injected, it hardens flesh, making you more resistant, but weak to fire. So, does that stack with the stone skin to give me yet another layer, or does it give stone skin to somebody who doesn't have stone skin? I'm going to let you sleep for a little bit. There's plenty of dungeon to explore yet. I think we're going to try that door next. Uh, 407. Oh man, they've got healer mech serums. That's not bad either, right there. Give somebody psionic powers. This instantly cures things. You know, this used to be the best item in the game, next to Resurrector. It can still cure things that are otherwise unhealable, but I have this funny feeling that it's gonna just remove somebody's scar. Hmm. 7 refugees are approaching. They want permission to stay, to work and fight. Last time they tried to turn on me. But all they've got are knives and clubs. Steadfast is good, Slowpoke is terrible, Jogger's great. Okay, this one's just strictly a positive. I like this guy. Hard worker, ascetic. This guy's pretty awesome. He's a hussar. Now this is a guy. And this one's just tough. Alright. Well, you're welcome to grab any piece of clothing I happen to have left. As long as you don't get my fancy armors, I mean, I don't mind sharing some, you know, Devil Strand clothing and stuff. It's a pretty good shirt, though. Anyway, sure. And I have a bunch of normal assault rifles I've ended up with. Okay, here's a good one. Finally. So I can give some of you some guns! Okay, don't do crafting. Everything else should be open to you. Although, admittedly, some of your crafting skills are pretty decent. I could do something in that regard. Alright, I think my minion has had enough of a nap. I think it's time to go back into yon dungeon. Alright, this is your last day. The Royal Tribute Collector's here. Well, that didn't take long, did it? Why are you unhappy? Because you don't have an oh shit, come to think of it. Let's make sure that everybody gets in here. Yeah. That ought to do it. Okay, as we were. Behind door number, whatever we're up to. Ah! Wow, look at this. A dead pirate! Oh man, that's some marine armor. You just got an extension, buddy. We're gonna keep going. Well, boys, I think things are good enough. One berserker's still on an adventure, but he can be on that adventure for a little while. First up, you have an inspired trade and a target. And I even have money in the bank. Second up, let's provoke the void. Alright, you're gonna lead this. 180%. Ah, well, what can you do? There you go. 84% chance it goes well. As for you, why are you unhappy? Let's summon this. Lots going on. Trade. Big trade. Do we want cows? We could sell these survival meals. They're actually worth a lot. Oh, I need some of this. Yeah, I'm gonna take 58's fine. It's more than 8. Advanced components, hell yeah. Glitter World Medicine, yeah. Look at this, 34%. That's great. Juggernaut Serum. This will make them stronger and faster and better at recovering from injuries. However, it makes them unhappy. We'll be able to make our own soon. Alright. Great artistic. Pyrophobic. You know, I know a guy who wouldn't mind having this. I don't know. Alright, let's see. Blinding Pulse. This is pretty cool. Burden? Why not? It's cheap. Buy them when they're cheap. Alright. A bionic arm for somebody. Sure, why not? We do need more secondary weapons. Okay, I've marked everything I could want. Now we're gonna see what we can sell, and then we're gonna slowly remove things until it balances. Boy, wouldn't cataphract armor be nice. Alright. Let's start selling with... I should keep some gold. Alright, what else should I sell? I mean, this is just always good to have. Those are cheap. Really, it's the Glitter World Medicine that's... What's so expensive here? It's just the total of everything put together, isn't it? I have a spare Doomsday rocket launcher. I need to track that down. Another person could have one equipped. That's a lot of puppies. Okay, that almost balanced my budget. We get a lot of puppies here around here. A lot of puppies. Alright, what else can I part with? Just a little more. And we balance the budget. Budget balanced. Massive discount. Alright. Do we have enough storage for it? I think we do. Okay, so. I'm gonna have... Normally you're a non-combatant, but I'll have you... I'm gonna lock these down so nobody moves them, so I know where they are. Okay, we have a Doomsday rocket launcher. I didn't know I had another one. So... I'll equip it to you. Okay, you've got a dead life pack. Yeah, you don't fight. Okay, there should be a shock lance and an insanity lance. Okay, we're pretty well kitted out now. Of course. Okay, we're still waiting for more of those to get made. Robot summoning, void summoning, all is well. Be prepared. Huh, another bedroll. Don't drop your serums. Jammed, jammed, jammed. Not jammed. He hasn't gained any levels fighting through here. Not even hurt. That's all that armor and stone skin gland and the robust gene and everything else all stacking together. A loop? Suddenly I feel like I'm playing Dungeon of the Endless. But not. Void provocation complete. Oh, look at this guy. Want a free revolver? Nah. Alright, I'm leaving this door open for the moment. When this thing shows up, it's going to make everyone unhappy, but I can counter that. I can counter that with my own soothe what, wait. Okay. An unnatural human corpse appeared as if out of thin air. Upon further inspection, the corpse looks identical to Prospector. Its skin feels waxy and warm to the touch. Study the corpse to learn more about it. Uh-oh, he's a married man. He doesn't need something bad to happen to him. What if I detonate something on it? Hold on a second. Cool. All right. Death refuse? We can make that? That's a thing we can make? It's a ritual, not a serum. Link the target to the Archotech engine to bring them back from the dead in seconds. The process is not without side effects. Every 15 days I can put this on the Berserker team. It costs a shard each time. I do not have unlimited shards, but I could certainly... Oh man, that would be great. Okay, hold on. Back to restrictions. A corpse that looks just like him. No. We gotta keep going. I I I don't think prospectors should be allowed near it. Who's my highest intellect these days? You've got a 12. 15 for Brainy. I think Brainy might be the smartest one. We've got a lot of smart people here. Alright, Brainy. Study. Took you a while to open that door, didn't it? Okay. As if interrupted several times, an odd poem describing a grand twisted tower made of spikes and blades. Fox Knox. Okay. We didn't learn anything about the body yet, but the fact that it has death refusal tells me something already. Huh? That can't be right. Oh, you've got it. Oh, crap. I need you to bring that thing back. You could keep exploring. There might be something fantastic here. Well, there's more than one way. For 30 bioferrite and a penalty to our production ability for a bit. This'll counter the monster just as well. The effect will last for 11 days. This'll help people from going too crazy. Well. This thing also likes to bring back the dead robots. It's like it's a Necron. Aha! Hold on a second. Alright, who wants an upgrade? Okay, that leaves an assault rifle for somebody. And since you apparently don't have a weapon, it's you! Okay, cool. I want all the short-range weapons replaced with long-range assault rifles. So Butterfly is next. Well, your special exception. This guy really shouldn't be in combat. He's a happiness beacon. You should never be in battle. I don't want you ever in a fight, but sometimes shit happens and people get attacked. Something gets into melee with you when you're in a bad situation. We'll see if we can get something better. Oh! Out you go! Do I have kid clothes? We'll make a couple whatevers. And, maybe a quick cowboy hat. I have to make sure one of those guys don't steal it. It's for the kid. I need, I'm actually gonna set you back to making marine armor. It looks like I could use a few more helmets. Should show up any second. I guess it's waiting for them to leave. Doesn't want to make an enemy of those guys. Yeah, I can't blame them. Pleasure pulse complete. All is well. Ah, finally. The Scyther are actually more of a concern. This thing, well, it's got this, but it can res 30 times. I'm not as afraid of it, but the Scythers are a problem. Because I can't just run my Berserkers into that. I think I need to wait for it to charge. No information on this guy yet. I'm gonna add and he'll probably open the doors, won't it? Because it's him. Does he die and get sent back in time? There's no other injuries on the body, though. You're creepy, you know that? You are a creep. Alright. Well, you have a passion for this. If they turn on me, I'm gonna be sad. This one could also be a good shooter. Out of shield belts. I guess you get an SMG. Isn't that nice? I don't know what to do about you two. You'll just have to make do, guys. It's okay, a new assault rifle's coming out. An excellent one. That means... I'm gonna let you enjoy... I'm gonna let you enjoy it. I don't expect them to live, like, super long or anything, but... yeah. Okay. What else can I do for them? Okay. It's not warm enough in here. Where'd they go? I thought I made them not allowed. Oh yeah, we have a spare arm now. Okay, wasn't there another one? There it is. Okay. I don't know that this will work on the bots. I think that they're going to be resistant to everything, so... But still, they were inexpensive and they're interesting. I can also call a trooper squad. I don't think I'm going to have too much to fear. It's about time for you to come back. We'll try to explore this corner. Maybe he'll find more food and more etchings on the floor. Okay. Oh, you already got a hat. Alright, where's the kids' stuff? It's not warm enough for you to walk around like... How did I end up with a poor one? Who made that? Is that another Doom thing? Zero? What are you doing, crafting? Well, no wonder it's turning out weird. Yeah, I'm gonna let you finish. But, that's high enough you could make components. Alright, there you go. So, that leaves Branch, Shaper. I'm gonna let you finish, but you're not gonna be allowed to knit ever again after this fiasco. I'm gonna make more of these so it's warmer inside so the visitors aren't cold. I hope they don't turn on me now that I gave them a bunch of guns. Alright, 50 degrees. 13. Alright, it's time. Good luck, guy. Alright. So, welcome to my hell. Front lines, make yourselves useful. We're gonna have the Militors and everyone else back here. You guys can give them a boost. Okay, knife men around the corner. Oh, thrombos. You've got a shield belt. That's actually a good thing. That means that you will tank hits. You're going all the way to the end. I should put one here. Didn't say that they were coming? Ooh, look at all the thrombos! I do not possess a thing to make them all go berserk, which is very sad. It would be great, but that's not an option, and I don't want to mutate them into something else because their fur and meat is so good. We are actually running shockingly low on meat, and there's a lot of mouths to feed. They're not moving. Yeah, we can feel its hatred. You're shooting toxic needles at a turret. What's that supposed to do? Alright, guys. Go back. False alarm. We'll come back to this. No food. Either you find more food or you don't. I want to poke the void again. Unnatural corpse. Something is deeply unsettling about it. I could just stick it in the shuttle and drop it in somebody else's territory. Huh? It's just hanging out. Insufficient containment? Why? Move. I've had puppies fall asleep in the door too. It's actually super annoying. I wish I had a command that says don't sleep here. An awfully silly command, I know, but... Alright, let's see. Where do we think there might be valuables? I mean, the obvious chunk missing is here. There wasn't anything special about the corners. I'm gonna send you over there. I don't want to warp back right next to this. I want to hunt the thrombos. If I shoot the thrombos at the right time, they might actually intervene. But it's a bit tricky. I'd have to get it just right. Oh. Uh-oh. My friends are here. Ooh, wow, they're well equipped. Should we just run out and help them? Oh, cataphract armor. Look at this stuff. The men in white. It's not really how I want to fight this. I was contemplating summoning flesh beasts to provoke them. What? Alright. I have a lot of forces. Supported by this group over here. Hold on, the wargs. Join the melee character. There's still... Oh, they managed to take out my gun. We're going to be busy for a while. So you're just going to be left on your own. Let's hope no horrors jump out. Okay. This has 4 shots. Alright. If you've got a shield, you're in the front. Those with shields go front. Those with guns, I want you close enough that you're not going to shoot your allies. Triggering. The Militors really go on the front. Ooh. Now my bots come in. Okay. Berserkers. Let's get even closer. When you have all these fire together, they hit pretty hard. Alright. We do have an EMP in there. Oh, it's defeated. Woo! Good work, everybody! Thanks so much for the help. Let's not tell them that we called this thing in. Let's not let them know that this wasn't an accident or an invasion, but a deliberate action on my part. Okay, you fixed him. Good. Well, I guess everyone is free for a little bit. Just a little bit. Wow, this Zeus hammer is garbage, but anyone could use it. Danger pods! Shining Star, one of the Spacers Federation, making a request. A mechanoid cluster. That's a lot of plasteel or gold. That's a massive mech cluster. May have a countdown activated. I can mine, you know. That's a lot of resources, though, I tell ya. I don't think I even lost a Militor. He took a hit, and looks like he hit someone. He took a bruise. Something hit him in the neck with a charge lance. How did that happen? Who had a charge? None of the enemies had a charge lance. How did that happen? That's weird. Alright. Great news. Another body. More marine armor and go juice. Alright, it's about time we go back. You're out of resources. We didn't find any more chests, but the chests we did find were fantastic, so... I want to wake the animals. I do. This isn't the brainiest thing you've ever done. Oh no, you're being shot by your friends. The visitors did that. Not quite what I wanted to happen. Okay. Yes! Waste pack atomizer, please. Okay. Without medicine, tend to everyone. No, not arrest. Damn it. Sorry, it just really frustrates me how easy it is to accidentally do that. And then you've arrested the character, and they're unhappy, and it's a whole thing. This is not yours. This belongs to Zero and his wife. Every time they happen to go outside, it steals their beds. Alright. You have lots of great bionic stuff, including a bionic heart. Yeah. I want to provoke them into coming around this way. Okay. Okay. Shut both doors behind you. Only two of them, somehow. Shocker. No, no, guys, don't go outside. I want them to come. Yeah, that's the way. No, wait. Are you one of the... Yeah, you're a manhunter. Huh. One of them didn't get provoked. Whoa. Oh, that's still in play? Will it go to the same dungeon or a different one? Um. Well, maybe it's time to go back. I suspect something will happen when I beat the maze. Who started the fire? Guys, fight them in here! They walked, it was started to walk right in for you. Alright, you're overdue to leave. I kept hoping I'd find more food. I wanted to explore every inch. Oh no, you appeared in a completely different place. Actually, same map, everything's fine. Let's get inside. I forgot to tell all my bots and everything to come back in. That's one bold timber wolf. Where did this flesh beast come from? Eh. Go get him, James. Oh. It's pretty bold to fight these in melee. This is one way to get your melee XP. It prefers to fight me over them. It kicked him. Alright. What the heck? It followed him in there. That was a bold thing. That guy was wearing power armor. He would have appeared huge to you. Alright, let's see. Who here wants to... begin dissections. There are 2 thrombos remaining. You guys okay? I really do appreciate the help. What do you mean insufficient containment? The containment is at 159. I'd have a turret. I put turrets all over the place. Alright. Really? Not injured? Oh, okay. Two more. We're gonna be hitting the void again soon.